guys, welcome to Lighthouse Tarot, where we embrace the light within ourselves and within others. I'm your host, Rachel Riley. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. If you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, all your loving comments and support. It really helps me put out more content for my channel and push my videos up to the top. So today, I originally wanted to record a podcast on Scorpio rising secrets, but Mercury retrograde was not letting that happen on the computer, so I decided to improvise, and today I'm making a YouTube video on Scorpio rising secrets. So these are just secrets that I've found as a Scorpio rising, some secrets that, you know, I have observed from other Scorpio risings around me, and really, you know, give y'all the tea here. But before we get into it, let's talk about appearances with Scorpio rising, specifically Scorpio rising and with Pluto in the first house. These are some of my favorite Scorpio risings. So one of my favorite Scorpio risings is Prince. Just look at Prince. I mean, come on, look at him. Look at those eyes. Look how expressive his eyes are, how intense. Like, it commands respect, it commands attention. There's no getting around it. He was one of my favorite Scorpio rising musicians. Also, Justin Bieber, he is a Scorpio rising. And, you know, you really see that love or hate reaction from Scorpio risings, and you see it specifically with Justin Bieber, because I remember when he was touring, all those girls were going crazy over him. They're screaming, trying to grab at him, and that's that really love or hate reaction. They loved him. They loved his entirety. They were true fans of him, believers, if you will. Another one of my favorite Scorpio risings is Natalie Portman, and you'll remember her as Padme from Star Wars. But look how beautiful, I mean, she's drop dead gorgeous, but how expressive her eyes are, how her eyes seem to tell a story, and that is one of the most distinguishing traits you will find in a Scorpio rising is their eyes. They tell a story, they're magnetic, they are drawing, they are intense, and they're like nature. It's like looking at a sunset. The sunset isn't over here like screaming, I need attention, look at me, I'm a sunset. The sunset just is. It's out there. And that's how someone with Scorpio rising, specifically Scorpio rising with Pluto in the first house, will command attention, and they will see with their eyes, and you can't help but to look at them. Another one of my favorite actors is Jim Carrey. And yeah, he got really famous for some of his movies. I believe Dumb and Dumber was his $1 million check, that when he wrote that manifestation check in his pocket before he was a famous actor, how he wanted $1 million rendered for acting services. He got that check from Dumb and Dumber, and he's been in so many great, you know, movies, and he's very expressive. He's known for his expressive acting, you know, The Grinch. And another one that didn't print out, one of my favorite actors I don't want to leave out, is Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh my God, I loved him in Inception, and then Wolf in Wall Street. He really threw himself into that role. And you're going to see that a lot from Scorpio risings, because one of our life themes is, since the rising rules your appearance, you are going to transform a lot. You're going to want to change your appearance a lot. You're going to want to morph into another version of yourself as Scorpio risings. And I just wanted to, you know, do something different. I printed out a little chart over what the houses mean, and with Scorpio rising, we're going to go on the house 1. So if you are a Scorpio rising and your rising Scorpio is going to be in your first house, I am awareness of self, and this rules your appearance, your outward, how you present yourself outward, and your personality. I am with Scorpio rising. So you're really going to present that outward, and it's going to rule your entire appearance. You're going to have that love or hate reaction. You're going to feel very, you know, intense to people, like a fixed sign. But Scorpio rising secrets. So one secret that Scorpio risings have is prophetic dreams. I have had this personally in my own life, and I've seen other Scorpio risings that will tell about it. You know something that's before it's going to happen, and you will have a lot of dreams before it happens that have messages in it, and that it will show you these events. Because think about it, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto, the planet Pluto, rules, you know, the underworld, your subconscious mind, the moon, everything that is hidden, and Pluto wants to impact and change the entire collective as a whole. So with a Scorpio rising, you intuitively pick up subconscious things that are hidden, specifically when you are asleep, and you're going to pick up that from your subconscious mind. You're just going to know something before it happens. And one thing I would implore you to do if you are a Scorpio rising is to keep a dream journal, but actually don't even make it that complicated on yourself, because a lot of people told me, you need a dream journal, and I was like, that's so complicated. You know what? Let's skip that step. Instead, let's simplify it. If you are a Scorpio rising, say you wake up in the middle of the night, you have a dream about you got a crazy tattoo, or you are with somebody and they got a crazy tattoo. When you wake up in the middle of the night, as soon as you wake up and you remember that fact, I need you to go on your phone. You should go on your phone and look up tattoo, dream about getting a tattoo, spiritual meaning. You're going to put that on Google. Once you are in Google, you are going to go to a website I can link in the description. It's called Aunt Flow. F-L-O, Aunt Flow or Auntie Flow, whatever. And that is the one website that has changed my life. I always get an accurate description, and everything that I'm going through in life, once I've started, practicing this in the middle of the night, or when I wake up right in the morning, looking up those specific dreams I have, it will interpret this on this website. It does all the work for you, and it says, okay, if you have a dream about a tattoo or somebody getting tattooed in your dream, it means that you want to express yourself, express your individuality more, and your subconscious mind is trying to tell you that. And then even with other things, like you could have a dream about like a house burning down, and it might say, oh, you got to protect yourself or you're moving, like so many cool things. So that's what I would do as a Scorpio rising, look it up with that. But that's one secret that Scorpio risings have that not a lot of people know, is we intuitively get downloads. We intuitively pick up subconscious information while we are asleep. And if you take the time out of your day to look up those meanings, you can be one step ahead of people. You can know, instead of knowing, like having that feeling, oh, I feel like something's going to happen, you'll know exactly what's going to happen. You're going to know why you're having a spirit animal, come into your life. You're going to know why you are feeling a certain way, what is about to happen, how you can change, what you should focus on as a Scorpio rising. So that is one of the secrets Scorpio rising has. Another secret that Scorpio rising has is if you have this uncanny type of intuition. I like to think of this as, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Madeline, like the live action Madeline movie, and they're in an orphanage, and Miss Travell, she's like sleeping in her bed, she wakes up out of her sleep, and she's like, ah, and she puts her finger up like this, and she goes, something is not right. And then she starts running down the hallway. She's running down the hallway. She's like, something's not right. And then she goes into the part where Madeline and them are sleeping. And then Madeline is actually, she's crying and she's in so much pain. She's like, oh, my stomach, oh my God. And they call the hospital, and they get there just in the nick of time because her appendix had to be taken out. And if you don't have your appendix taken out, it can actually burst. So I feel that with Scorpio risings, we have that sense. Sometimes we can't put our finger on it, but sometimes we do know what is going on. We'll have that feeling throughout the day, throughout the night, maybe in our dreams, maybe when we just wake up, maybe while we're driving down the road, we're like, something's not right. I don't know what it is, I don't know who it is, but something's not right. And sometimes we actually do know exactly what's going on just intuitively from our Scorpio rising, from our moon, from our intuition, from that Pluto ruling. We will know if, our ex has moved on from us. We'll intuitively know, even if we have them blocked, even if we don't contact them anymore, we'll be like, I just have this feeling that they're dating someone now. I have this feeling that they're talking to someone. We know when a partner is cheating. We know when someone has moved on. We know when a friend is, actually not a friend and they're fake and they're about to betray us. We know this. We intuitively know it. Sometimes we don't act on it because we don't want to believe it, but we know that. So yeah, one of the secrets Scorpio rising has is that strong, oh, hey Daisy. Hey, what are you doing? That strong, uncanny, they have this beautiful I don't even know how she got out here. This intuition. We have this intuition that we know things before they're going to happen, and that's one of our superpowers. And a lot of people underestimate us. They try to BS us. They try to be fake friends. They try to talk about us, and but we know, we can sense it, even if we're not in the room, even if we've not talked to that person in a while. We know when something is about to go down. That is one secret Scorpio rising has. Another secret that a Scorpio rising has, they have the ability to walk in any room and command attention, to take up the room, to really play a room, if you will. They have that ability to own a room. That's what I'm looking for, own a room. But they also have the ability to be unseen. They have the ability to walk in a room and no one to see them unless somebody catches their eye, because Scorpio rising, we got that intense Pluto thing going on. People are going to see, they're like, oh, whoa, they're going to be drawn. Who are you? What's that aura going on over here? But Scorpio risings, we have the ability, it's like a light switch. If we want to go in somewhere and we have to make a presentation, or we have to stand up for ourselves, or we have to talk to a boss figure, or we have to talk to, a parent or someone like that, like customer service, we have the ability to walk in, own a room, and just, we don't like to do it all the time, but we will do that. But we also have the ability to go undetected. We have the ability to kind of like be very quiet, kind of like a snake, like slither around, not like in a bad way, but just like, I just think of snakes as very quiet, because they're like, they don't have no legs, they're just slithering around. So as a Scorpio rising, you have that ability to blend in when needed, to, be silent, to kind of be the fly on the wall and observe and see what's going on, see what all these people are about, just kind of scope out the area. And, don't go too far into this, because people notice when you're doing that, but we also have the ability to not be seen. If we don't want to be seen, we can like shut off our social media, we can turn our phone off, we can like sneak in the room, and we have that strong ability. But on the flip side, we can also get in there and own a room. We can walk into a room and command attention. We know how to, turn on our charisma, turn on our charmingness, because if you have Scorpio rising as this, you're going to have it since birth. So you are going to get attention anywhere you go, even if it's unwarranted, even if you don't want it. So because of that, you may have learned over the years how to be charismatic. You're very intelligent. You're good at observing people as a Scorpio rising. So oh, this is a good thing to say in social situations. This is the way to act. This is how, I can get people to like me more. And I can play on that, and I know how to interact in that way. But I also know how to not allow myself to be seen if I don't want to. So the third Scorpio rising secret is this may sound redundant, but you own a lot. You own a lot of secrets. I'm gonna just take this off for a second. You draw people in that have a lot of secrets. With the Scorpio rising, you have a lot of secrets, but you are the secret holder. I feel that, and people are going to feel that, especially when they meet you for the first time, your first impression. They're not going to know what it is about you, but you might even get labeled as sneaky, as up to no good. But what people are really sensing about you is not, because you usually, unless you're unevolved, you don't have bad intentions. You're a great person, but people are sensing all the secrets you hold in your aura. They're sensing all the secrets you have, and they know you have secrets, and they can feel it, because every human is intuitive. They can feel, wow, this person's got something good. They're so mysterious. They have some secrets. So you may notice if you're around coworkers, or if you're around friends or family, they may ask you a lot of questions, almost like you're being interrogated, almost like it's an interview sometimes when you're hanging out with people you haven't seen in a while, or first time. They're like, okay, so where are you from? What are you about? Da, 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 da. And you're like, okay, why are you asking about me so much? Like, I've barely asked about you. But Scorpio, it's because they're sensing your secret, Scorpio rising. And Scorpio rising, you are going to naturally attract people that come from traumatic backgrounds, that have a lot of trauma and whatnot, and they are going to feel safe with you, because they can sense that you hold a lot of secrets, and they can sense they will take care of my secret. They won't tell my secret, and you won't, because Scorpio rising is a fixed water sign. They're fiercely loyal, but the difference between them and other water signs is they are very, extremely protective over their privacy. They fiercely protect their privacy and their secrets, and because they spend so much time and dedication, you know, making sure that their inner circle is safe, that like nobody knows certain things about them, not even a spouse, not even a best friend, that those things are hidden and kept within them, that they don't want it to get out. They don't want people to know those innermost darkest secrets, or what you did last summer, that type of book thing, that when somebody gives them a secret, they're thinking in their head, well, I don't want anyone to ever tell my deepest, darkest secret. So if this person, this friend, or this stranger, or this family member trusted me enough to tell a secret to me, I'm going to respect that, and I'm not going to tell this secret ever, no matter what they do. Even if we have a fallout, even if you break up with the person, even if someone's no longer friends with you, if you're an evolved Scorpio, you will not tell that secret. An unevolved Scorpio, maybe with Gemini, because I used to do it when I was younger, Gemini and Lilith, I was like, bah, bah, bah. Not all the secrets, but like little ones, I let it slip when I got really angry, but now I don't do it at all, because Scorpio risings, we're intelligent. We're one of the most intelligent zodiac signs, along with Aquarius, but all the zodiac signs are intelligent. Come on, guys, we're all amazing. But yeah, they're extremely intelligent and calculated as a Scorpio rising, so we're gonna be like, okay, so say I do tell this person's secret. I tell this person's secret, I know that once I do that, they are betrayed. They're never going to want to come back to me after they are betrayed. And because of that, why would I screw myself over? Why would I ruin a relationship and burn that bridge with someone? Why would I create drama for myself? Why would I create an enemy by letting go of this secret? You know, and I don't want that to be done back to me. So I'm just going, if I'm really that upset, I'm going to cut that person out and move on with my life, or change my focus. I won't tell them their secret. And that's why Scorpio risings, they attract a lot of people that will tell them secrets. Like, they could just know them for one day, and they're telling them their whole life story, and they're letting them know secrets they don't even tell their mom or their dad or their spouse. And Scorpio rising is because we are trustworthy. We do keep secrets, and we are the secret holder. Yeah. So Scorpio rising, what else do I want to get into? Oh yeah, so Scorpio rising, because we are a water sign, we attract, but the difference between us and Cancer and Pisces is Scorpio rising, I have noticed one of our secrets is we are a driving force. You know, we are ruled by Pluto, the subconscious, the moon, the secrets, what is swept under the rug, but we are also ruled by Mars, that really driving energy, that driving force. So as a Scorpio rising, you embody both of these beautifully. If you spend a lot of time, you know, working on your self-worth, you know, having a spiritual awakening, if you have that, you have these balanced very well. So you know how to attract, you know, a spouse, you know how to attract friends, you know how to attract opportunities and be in your feminine energy and open to receiving. But you also know how to be a driving force, how to be a leader, how to be a risk taker, how to stand up for yourself. Because I have noticed in my own life, people with Cancer placements, people with Pisces placements, especially Sun, Moon, and Rising, they can get taken advantage of a lot. And this is just from numerous friends I've known and people I've known with that in their chart. They get taken advantage of, like, and they know it too. The thing is, they know it because they're a water sign. They're allowing people, because they have so much empathy, and it's water, so it's feminine, it's receiving. It's like, oh, okay, that's fine. But because Scorpio is ruled by that feminine energy, it is a water sign, but it's mixed with Mars, and Mars is masculine. It's assertive. It's like the sun. It's your driving force in your career. Where your Mars is in your chart is in your career. How you're gonna push through. How you're gonna make your dreams come true. So with the Scorpio rising, we have that masculine force. We have that, you're not going to take advantage of me. We're going to stand up for ourselves. You're not going to talk to me like that. I may be feminine. I may be a water sign. I may be very extremely intuitive, and I may have the deepest feelings out of any person on this earth, to the point where my feelings are so intense I have to run away from them constantly and listen to music to channel that and have some type of art so I don't go crazy. But don't get it twisted. I'm ruled by Mars as well. So I know how to step into my own shoes. I know how to be a boss. I know how to put you in your place if you disrespect me. Scorpio risings, they're one of the bosses of the horoscopes. They should be their own bosses and leaders. I encourage this on my channel for Scorpio risings to be entrepreneurs or to be in like the performance arts. But yeah, we know how to turn on our masculine part, and that's really great because you also, you know, not just in the sense where like I gotta stand up for myself all the time and always be on the, you know, the defense. Well, like, dude, with Scorpio rising, you also, this is really great if you want to get a business off the ground, if you want to advance your YouTube channel, if, you know, you want to be an actor, if you want to be a model, if you want to be an artist. That masculine part, that Mars energy will really help give you that push, stop you from overthinking, push you into action, help you take the reins of your life, take control of your life, right? So yeah, Scorpio rising, that's one secret I've noticed, because we're different from the other water rising signs as Cancer and Pisces, which have beautiful attributes to them. But with Scorpio rising, we have that water mixed with that masculine. That's why people get confused. They're like, what? I thought you're a water sign. Why are you being so aggressive? Why are you being like, woo, trying to fight? And Mars also rules war. Mars also rules, you know, the warrior. So you're going to have a warrior stance to you. If somebody is coming up against you, you're going to look at it from a very strategic sense, and you're also going to look at it from, okay, we're going to war. You don't take things lightly. So you're like, okay, if you're my enemy, you're my enemy, and if you're friends with the enemy, you're the enemy too. Like, bam, cut dry. And I've known this in my life. That's just a personal experience from me. That's just how I look at it. But I've noticed a lot of Scorpio risings, they're the same way too. They bam, bam, easy, cut them out. Ooh. Okay, another secret I've found from Scorpio risings is you guys are healers. You guys are teachers. And that's one thing that Scorpio risings, I feel the universe puts us through a lot of trauma, a lot of tower moments, a lot of uncomfortable situations so you can heal and teach others. Because if your whole life was crazy enough for a movie, you're going to attract a lot of people that have been through a series of unfortunate events. That book, that show, that movie on Netflix, A Series of Unfortunate Events with the Baudelaire children, you're going to naturally attract people that have been through a series of unfortunate events, like crazy stuff, like crazy things that sound like a movie. They almost sound fake, but it's these people's lives, and they are attracted to you. They come into your life because you have been through the same thing, maybe not the same circumstance, maybe not the same people, maybe different, but you've been through really intense life or death situations. You've been, you know, with nothing. You went up from nothing. You've been through trauma. You've been through maybe abuse. You've been through, and it happens a lot with Scorpio. More like you might like grow up in a childhood home where maybe you were physically abused or verbally abused, and then you're going to go with a partner who does the same thing, and then maybe you leave that partner, you go to a career, and that might happen with the Scorpio rising until they decide to own their power, to heal that trauma. And then you are a healer. You are a teacher. As a Scorpio rising, one of your secrets is you're one of the best healers and teachers, because you don't teach from books. You don't teach from, you know, astrology and what you should do in counseling. Yeah, you'll take all that information in and you'll help with that, but you're going to really impact people by sharing your personal experience, like sharing, like, this happened to me, I was abused from this point, you know, I had to leave someone like that, I've had to make it from nothing to something, I've been thrown out, I've been thrown to the street, I've had no money to my name, and I made it, and I made it, and I made it. And then people are going to really relate to you because they've been through similar experiences, and they're going to be like, well, how did you heal that? How did you transform yourself? How did you change into a new identity? And you're going to share that. That's why all these experiences, you know, don't run away from these experiences as a Scorpio rising. When you're feeling the pain, when you're feeling upset, and you might fall into a little bit of a victim mode, not for long, because y'all are strong and determined and resilient, but just know that these things are happening for a reason. Because once you start to own your power, once you start to decide, I am a teacher, I am a healer, and you don't have to be, but even if you decide you're not a teacher like on YouTube, or a healer in the spiritual arts, or even a doctor, whatever, you can heal people just by talking to them, just by being a listening ear when they're going through a really stressful situation, when they're going through some trauma. Just by existing, Scorpio rising, you are changing people's life. You're allowing them to be seen, to be heard, and to be acknowledged, and that is valuable. So that's one secret about Scorpio risings I've noticed. You guys are magnificent healers and teachers, and I feel for all Scorpio risings, in some way or another, that's one of our purposes in life. You're multifaceted, you have amazing purposes on this life, but I feel that one is you do have the ability to naturally heal people through your essence, your aura, you know, allowing them to feel comfortable and safe to open up and talk about these secrets, as well as you sharing your personal experience with, you know, maybe a bad breakup, maybe some trauma, maybe crazy experiences, and talking with them about it and showing them how you healed yourself, how you transformed yourself, how you rose above, how you kept going every time, and that will inspire others. And just one person listening can change the entire world. Like, I truly believe that. So yeah, those were my Scorpio rising secrets. Let me know if you're Scorpio rising. Do you have Pluto in your first house? Let me know what you want to know more about Scorpio risings, because I really love this topic. I could talk about it for hours. But thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.